Design Matters was formed in 1986. In fact, when were you born, Ken?
I was born in 1986, 24 years ago.
Back in these days it was all drawing boards and letter set.
Those were the days. Letter set, one piece of paper, cow gum and a drawing board, and one job took us 2 days.
My first ever client was Scope Picture Productions, which is now Edit 123, and Malcolm McAllister was my contact there, and in fact he went on to be an usher at my wedding. Malcolm, we wanted to get a little word with you because you were one of my first clients back in 1986. Can you remember when we first met?
It was in a pub.
We actually started in business just along the road from 29 in number 54 Gordon Street.
The other thing that impressed me about you after we met in this pub was the fact that you had started this business. It was called Design Matters, and it was quite clever what you had done. You had established a whole network of offices around Glasgow, and that was for the convenience of your customers, of course, and I appreciated that. There was Smith's Wine Bar in West Nile Street, then there was the Drum and Monkey in St Vincent Street, and then you went to O'Brien's just down the street, and you had to go to O'Brien's because you were thrown out and barred from the Drum and Monkey.
It was shortly after I started that Cecilia walked in with a portfolio that was bigger than she was, and she had just left college in London and was looking for a job, and unfortunately I employed her. Now can't get rid of her.
23 years I've been here. How did that happen?
How did it happen? You agreed to it. Here it is, 10th of August 1987. Dear Gordon, I would be pleased to accept the position as junior designer with your company. That's how it happened. Design Matters, charitable organisation. They didn't plan it that way, it just worked out that way.
First met Gordon in the pub 20 years ago when it was in the drumming room, the Monkey, and we were drinking pints out of the big steel containers, and we decided to start working together, and I made a point to go and see him to get some print work from him, and he turned up missing. He was away golfing. The next time I met him a week after that, felt guilty about it and gave me my first print job, and we've been doing printing for Design Matters for over 20 years now.
Right, make sure that name's not in because John McGuire doesn't know I've got this probably right. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. The most challenging part of the business for me has been sales, but Marion came into the business and she does all the sales.
You know, everyone says sales is tough, but I have to tell you, today's been a great day for sales. I'm finding Happening Web, Joe Malone, Hermes, La Senza. If you look, you'll find. Just keep trying.
We had to go down to London for a trip, and we were walking around London, and this big red bus passed by, and it said on the side of it, "Drink Canada Dry," and your comment was, "I'm going to have a go at that."
This is actually one of my favourite pieces of art in the office. This is our clients on just about every day except the one they get the invoice. Anyway, first client for Podcast Matters was Philip Deering from Market Harbour Building Society.
Good evening, Gordon. Good evening, Marion. Good evening to all of you at 29 this evening. My name's Philip Deering, and I'm an itinerant non-executive director of various firms that use Podcast Matters and Design Matters and have done over the years.
The reasons I joined Podcast Matters 2 years ago was because of the variety of interesting people we get to meet. Some more interesting than others.
Of course, in our line of work it's very important to keep up to date with new technology and what's happening so that we can pass that on to our clients. In fact, today we're actually off on a course. Shit.
I do a lot more than sales. I'm never out of my think tank. Malcolm?
I'm not sure this is in my job description.
What's the job description? I have to think about that. Cheers.
Here was Joe Blake, another very good client. Working with you for years now, Joe. Can you remember where did we first meet?
In the pub.
Hi, Gordon White here. The new name is...
Oi, what are you doing?
You told me to get my finger out.
Any guess about the new name?
No.
I really like the new company name. I think it reflects the energy within the 3 divisions, the social media, the live events and the design, and I look forward to what we've got planned for the future within the business.
Everything matters. Has it got matters in it? Has it got the word matters in it?
We would need to shoot you if we told you that.
All right, well, I've been told that before. I was back in Belfast.
Name change, which I don't understand it.
I always did like the name Design Matters because it says it all. Design does matter.
Exactly, Fiona, but good design should speak for itself.
You changing the name? Nobody told me.
What will the new name mean to me? No longer will I have to wonder which phone to answer and answer it with what name.
The name change has been a really interesting exercise, and it has made us focus on where we're going with the company. But one of the things that I didn't expect to find out was that after 25 years, Cecilia has admitted she never liked the name Design Matters.
I always thought the name Design Matters was shite, so I'm so glad it's changed.
We all love working with you and the team at Design Matters and Podcast Matters. We're really looking forward to hearing the new name, and I hope you, your friends, your customers, your colleagues, and above all Marion, have a great evening.
Cleared for takeoff.